Today is Monday, 31st, and this is the Sphinx Forex review for today. Before we'll get rid of some smaller stuff, again, you can see us on the blog at blog.sphinxforex.com. It's where we post links to the YouTube site. If anything else comes about, we'll put that direct on YouTube, youtube.com/sphinxforex will bring you directly to the site as well, and then the course can be found at Sphinx. So that's where you can actually purchase the course. Alright, let's get into some charts. We'll start with the 31. So the market opened up yesterday, Sunday afternoon. Best time in this area here, which I don't typically trade. I'm on the New York session trader. This was probably the London session right here. The D was exhausting, so even though this could have been a break-even trade, worst case scenario, you'd have had an entry on this here, and you should have not taken a loss on this just based off your stop loss. Was pretty a good little move here. Well, it kind of MACD stream though. If you didn't initiate, you worst case scenario, you should keep, because if I get 20 pips, I'm gonna take a loss and trade. But trade on a 50-minute chart. That's I'm not gonna do that. And here you can imagine exhausting, and then you had a pretty big move here, more than likely fundamental New York time. The MACD is above this line, so I just don't like the fact that it's gonna go long right after this exhaustion down, especially when you're in a definite downtrend actually coming off Friday. You want a downtrend, so I probably would not have taken this trade. It's just not. I wasn't ready to long yet, and actually I think the consensus is still downward on this currency. You can see it made a move up, but it still didn't even go up to Friday's high, and then we seem to be coming back into a downtrend. So, I would not have trade, and especially on a big blast like that. And everything, I would have not have taken a trade off of the MACD with such a big move. So this is a pretty ugly pair for the market. Look at the British pound. It's the same thing. It's like market opened up here. MACD was short, so you didn't trade. Actually, this could have been a trade for the London session, and actually it should have been that's actually would have been your trade for the London session. So we came across the zeros line to the short side. This low set your entry. Low on this candle is 62.25, so 60.24 is going to be your entry. Stop loss is going to be 1 pip above this pullback. The high of this candle is 62.52. 62.53 is going to be your stop loss. And so 20, 34, 40, 44, so 29 pip stop loss. Your profit is going to be 58, and I'm sure that this here gave you close to 58. Worst case scenario, you shouldn't have taken a loss. So that's for pound. Let's look at the Swiss franc. Okay. You had a long trade, a London session here. There actually would have been a trade because your MACD took a little bit of a breather, and actually this line came through, so you'd have been long here. This actually it's not as clean as what I thought, but it would have traded, and again you should have taken a loss trade. Look, kind of did pretty much the same thing as a euro, just trade direction. And then lastly, the yen. This have been a long. This trade went long. London session is up in here. And actually, here your money was at euro yen, which is actually one of my favorite pairs. Let's see. The market opened up here. MACD was actually a continuation of which was a real nice move. So you could have been off Friday. If you would not have hit your London trade here, you should have hit you were going on from Friday. And then if you were just entering the market, you actually had an entry here. Definitely. Stop loss here is what? That's 24 pips would have been your profit, and it's probably 680 this move here. So this would have been your London trade as far as the euro yen goes. You had a pretty decent move to the long side here. You came across a zero line. This brought you into the trade. Actually, with a loss. If you did this long here, you got stopped out on this candle right there. So it's been a loss during the New York session. And we're kind of consolidating. You see these trends, I see 60-minute line, and we just bring it actually to the long, just the 871 right now. So I don't typically track, but Anyhow, I think consolidation appears on your U.S. pairs. Euro yen seems to be in a consolidation mode as well. Let's look what the Australian dollar did. Yeah, pretty much the short during London session was decent here. If you would have missed this, if you'd have missed the entry, had this. So then you have reversal. So definitely fundamentals negative to dollar this morning in New York session. You can see it across the board. So you just got to be conscious of fundamentals when trading. They're great when it's in your direction, but when it's in its opposite your trading direction, you much can kiss it goodbye. It'll take you out, and probably just by your stop loss in most cases. So anyhow, just have to be very, very conscientious of fundamentals when you're trading. All right, so that's it for today. Looks like the euro yen was pretty much all you had. That was smooth sailing for today. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.